Hi, it's Serena from Highly Recommended Books, and I'm here with you with a new book to talk about, The Boy from the Woods by Harlan Coben. And this book was written over a year ago in March of 2020, but it feels really prescient, and I'll describe why, but I just want you to know that going into the whole story. So The Boy from the Woods is now a grown man named Wilde, W-I-L-D-E, and he's given that name because he was found at age 5 alone in the woods, and no one could tell how long he'd been there, but he was really pretty feral, and no one ever found out who his parents really were or why or how he came to be in the woods as a small child by himself. And it's interesting to me because there are lots of very well documented and some lesser well documented instances of feral children being raised by dogs and wolves and monkeys and bears and sheep. Think Jungle Book. But Wilde didn't have as good an outcome as Mowgli did in the Jungle Book, because he just was never able to really fit into society's norms as an adult. But he did have one close friend, which is the grandson of his foster mother. And that young man, Matthew, asks him to help investigate the disappearance of one of his high school classmates. And Wilde is absolutely skilled at tracking and using all of his senses to find out what happened to this girl. And not only can he do that, and not only does Harlan Coben describe that really well, that whole investigative process, there's an aspect to it, which I was referring to earlier, where there is a character who is a political extremist, and it doesn't matter right or left, and truthfully, Coben makes that point. Extremism is extremism, and it doesn't matter which side of the political spectrum. And in the book, he's warning us about the dangers of extremism. And so reading it very recently, it really resonated with me. It's a really smart thriller, and I enjoyed it immensely, and I think you will too, and I highly recommend it. And if you want to read my full review, go to my Instagram, Highly Recommended Books, or my website, highlyrecommendedbooks.com. So keep reading, and I'll bring you another book I loved. See you soon. Bye.